From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the Chop Racing League. We're going to run some fun stuff tonight. Sorry about the first stream, folks. And, apparently, NVIDIA had a graphics update. It kind of just did it for me there. And we did it all and kicked me out as soon as I went live. So I had to recreate the session, recreate everything that I needed to do. So, but we're back at it. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be enjoyable. We're going to really try to advance on the old platform here. Thank you for the likes and the follows and all that stuff. Tyler, thank you for the share out there. Appreciate you. Shane, thank you for that as well. Joshua Brock out there doing his thing, qualifying. Want to get rid of some of the extra stuff that we have had going on while I was trying to get everything back up and running. Qualifying finishing up. They're about 30 seconds away, and the Chop Racing League's going to be ready to rock and roll. There is the Chop Racing League race information, 150 laps for the drivers. They're going to run 50% fuel. They do have more than 4 sets of tires. They have a total of 5, I do believe, in the field. So they're going to have some fun. We're going to get some things ready to rock and roll. If you are out there and you're enjoying the stream, make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe on all 3 platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you to everybody for being at Chop. Chop has a few good old-fashioned sponsors out there, and we'll talk about them throughout the race. Thank you to all the folks that are out there with me as well, being a part of what I do. Starting grid, well, they're going to line up here at Kansas, and we're going to have some fun. Steven Esham's going to be out there. He's going to be your pole sitter with Brian Farrington to his outside. The number 88 is going to be rolling. Joshua Brock and Andrew Payne, they're going to be there in row number 2. Rich Holland and Michael Strickland, the striker man, there in row number 3. Chad Waller and Ryan Clive are back in the mix. That is going to make up row number 4. Joseph Grijalva and Matt Magner will make up row number 5. Moving on down, Brandon Porter and Mart Rodigan out there as well. John Hammond, Charles Garrett making up row 7. Cameron Duro and Donnell Williams will make up row number 8. Parker Weekly and Ty Dowman there in the 34. And row number 9. Row 10, Michael Coulter Jr., the number 31 out there having some fun. He's going to be driving that RCR throwback scheme. We know that he's going to make that work. And Anthony Ferrante out there, the 59, is going to have a good old-fashioned slugfest here with Kansas. David Corbett, Andrew Tettle, that'll make up row 11. Shane Newman and Amar's going to be your race controller. He's setting up the session, having some fun. Let's see, Blake Mosley, Jaron Valley back out there. Toby Collins, Cody Getler, Sean Corbett, and there is Sean Mosley out there as well. Isaac Balsamo having some fun. Good to see everybody out there. Shane Newman, part of the Split Second Gaming crew. That is going to be one of the sponsors of the series as Kansas gets ready to rock and roll here. Thank you to the starting grid. Thank you to everybody out there doing what you're doing. Al Reed out there in the chat. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for the like out there, brother. Appreciate you. You got an Aussie in here. You got to root him on. That's going to be Shane Newman, the number 33, driving a Toyota. He's coming over from the what is he? He's coming over from console. This will be his second league race here in the iRacing platform. So he's going to have some fun out there. So you, Al, you got to root on an Aussie. He's not from Ireland, though. Kansas is a ton of fun, 1.5 miles in length. They're going to run some good old-fashioned mile-and-a-half circuits here. I'm excited for it. Hopefully you're all excited. We're going to enjoy what we're doing. I got to pull up some chats. I got to pull up everything because when it did all that stuff to me, I had to reset. So thank you to everybody out there doing what you do. Appreciate you very much for being a part of the stream and pretty much just everything that we do here. You are all amazing. All righty. Come on, Skippy. Ozzy, there you go, brother. Appreciate you. I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you so much to everybody doing what you do, being who you are. You are all amazing. I love you. Love being out there. Shared everywhere. Ty BTV, you got to check that dude out. If you have not seen his sim rig on his lives, it's amazing. Got to check out Tyler. Ty, thank you very much. I appreciate you sharing it all over the place. Thank you for the intro. I appreciate you. We're working on yours as well. Grahava getting some fun out there. How you doing, Joe? Good to see all of you out there. And it's storming in Iowa, so let's hope it doesn't fail you. Man, I hope not. Green flag waves. We'll be back Tuesday working on SDK. Looking for you. Hey, man, absolutely. Yesham ready to roll. He's got that natural line working for him. Right now, the one of Joshua Brock trying to close the distance down as he rolls into the corner. Good to see everybody out there and all the chats and all the platforms. We're going to keep doing it. All right, YouTube's doing its thing again. I'm going to have to get on there and change that up and put the old slow-mo on. So sorry about that. We're going to do that. We're going to block that user on YouTube. Yep, block the user on YouTube. Reload that. So sorry, folks. We deleted all the messages. And we're taking care of that. Thank you to all the iRacing folks out there. A little entertainment coming your way. Isham to the outside. Brock to the inside. The battle for the lead rages on. Back here. Matt Magner making the Xfinity Series look pretty darn good. They had a wonderful, wonderful race last week. And now, you know, we had some issues. We had some looks at the Super Speedway race, but I think as they continue to move forward, Chop's only going to get that much better. Right now, fastest lap of the race ran by Andrew Payne, and the 84 there to the inside of my Spicy Man at the number 35. Roll in a 31.82. Fastest lap so far. We're not done yet, though. 84 into the mix. Drops down low. There is Mr. Rich Holland at number 35. Rolling forward, having some fun. Ryan Cliver, the 54. I like the paint schemes. I'm checking out the new paint schemes for the series, folks. Some bum monkey. What's my favorite paint scheme? He's already asking. Haven't looked yet. 88 right there. Brian Farrington has that classic and nationwide Dale Jr. paint scheme, a.k.a. Bowman for a little bit. Let's look. We're going to look through the paint. Oh, 31. Mike Coulter Jr. trying to hold on to it. What Mike put on his mom and pops on the hood of that car. I like it. We're going to look through it. There's Jaron Valley and the Homage 16. Like that one. Shane Newman has a new paint scheme, driving a little navy. He gave me a description of what he's running. He's running my logo on the back of that too. We love it. We appreciate him doing it. In 25th off a couple of spots. Steven Esham runs the fastest lap of the race, 31.57 last time by. 5 laps in, and they're rolling. Good to see you all out there. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for the new shares. Chris, thank you for the like. Appreciate you, man. Al Reed, thank you for the share out there as well. Thank you to all the Facebook and to all the fun platforms that finish. It is. I tell you what, Brian has a good-looking paint scheme here. They'll roll the corner and dig right in. Folks, I'm going to have to do a little bitty weird pause here because I need to load in my track cams. Kansas is not loaded in, so I'm going to need to do that real quick. And bear with me. I'm going to play one of the commercials real quick.
From Mortar to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Appreciate that. I had to load in the track cams because I was noticing that I had a little bit of clipping there, and I didn't like it. 1 and 2, quarter second apart. Joshua Brock trying to hold on here. 8 of 150 as they continue to roll forward. Good to see you all out there enjoying the fantastic day. Jump into my broadcast booth, give myself some love here. All right, let's take a look at the race information for today as well. I want to make sure that we go over the rules and how things are set up. 9 of 150 being completed. It's a little bit longer of a race, but I tell you what, there's not much that you're going to be able to look at. You know what I mean? Kansas right here. They're going to make sure that now what they have done, they've gone through this entire league and they set up every race and what the weather's going to be. Ongoing weather is going to be 100 at a time, and they do accelerate the time to make sure that things do change on the track and you can feel it. Track states at 100%. They do remove the marbles, so that's kind of a good thing, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's kind of a good thing because it gives an opportunity for these folks to get out there and try to push some things. Juan Brock going around Isham here, trying to gain some of that speed and get himself back in the mix, and that is how that works. So far, so good. Ryan Cliver out there in the video. James, thank you for liking the shares. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you. Ty, I'm looking forward to getting out there with you, and we're gonna do some good things. My favorite paint scheme, have not picked one yet. Ooh. Do you see John Hammond's paint scheme right now? That's number 8 there on the top of your screen. That's pretty darn clean. But I take that back. Look at Brandon Porter. Watch his car. It looks like it's plowing through the ocean. That is a form of a boat right there. I do like it here. Let's going to look at the nose. How about we pull up Cameron Dureau? We look at the gearbox. See if the number 11 of Brandon Porter can close down some of that distance here real quick into the corner. Wanted to give him a look at that car. Let's take a look. Foul anchor on the hood of it. Look at that. Aggressive goes nowhere. Big look at the track. Drivers off the back of the racing surface there. Got to keep it clean. Out of the throttle. Keeping it clean is going to be the big factor here for these drivers as they continue to move forward. And a whole lot of congestion. There's the 24 holding on to that DuPont paint scheme. That's going to be Charles Garrett driving that old lovely one. Joe Grijalva driving a Ford and the number 47. I'm not used to that. Thank you, James. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody out there doing what you do. Much love across the board. Thank you so much to everybody and what you are doing. Ty B TV is going to be back Tuesday. Make sure you go check him out. Check out splitsecondgaming.com.au. That's where you're going to be able to find out more information of that platform. I'm working on some things to give to them so that they can be able to take care of me as well. RoastedGems.com, promo code BZ20 to save 10% off your first order. I love their coffee. I'm becoming more and more of an addict to it. It's the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast tomorrow morning, 8:30 on Spotify. You got to check them out. They're going to release that new podcast. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm liking everybody. You don't know how they make the first turn. You have something going on with your force speed. Your turn 1 makes you loose. No matter what. So, okay. There's got to be something going on. Oh, caution comes out. There's got to be something going on with where your Coulter Jr. having an issue here. There's got to be something going on with that steering offset. That quite possibly might be what that is. All right. Let's see what happened here. Balla Status. 31's right there. 11 to the inside. Ooh, oh, man. We might have to back that up. Hold on. But first and foremost, a caution did come out, right? It did come out. Let's take a look. All my cautions brought to you by Nerds Doing Nerd Things. Helicopter award is a thing here for the driver. So Coulter's right here. The 11 to the inside gets tied off the corner. Man, comes down, gets there. 11's able to save it. 31's there. A lot of the drivers able to hold on. Coulter Jr. minimized the damage on his car as well. So that's what brings out the caution. I'm not sure how it goes. All right, the Balla Status. What that means. Got to talk about this because this is sponsored by Rich Holland at 35. The The guy. The guy. Okay. Colonel Balla's in there is based on a certain amount of donated money to the series, and Rich Holland has graciously enough been able to do that, so they give themselves what they call a Balla Status. Current ones: Matt Magner, Mark Rotkin, and Rich Holland, of course. I want to make sure that we recognize everybody and say thank you to the contributions to the Chop Shop Xfinity Series. It helps pay for me, helps take care of all the drivers, and we appreciate everybody out there doing what they're doing to have some fun. So Mark in the number 20 right there, one of those drivers that has forked over some money and said, hey, here you go. Rich Holland in fourth right here. He's one of those drivers as well. And that takes a lot of to put these leagues on. I mean, you got to consider that my broadcast fee is not, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap either for an entire series. Matt Magner, another one of those drivers that deserves some credits, and congrats on those folks on being absolutely wonderful. Track Racer has come on board as well. You got to go to trackracer.com, check out all of their fantastic new setups that they have. Track Racer, of course, and always one of the best simulator setups that you can get. So if you want to get out there and you want to have some fun with that, by all means, I encourage you to do so. I just took a whole bunch of pictures, and so I'm picking a tick off my leg. I was out shooting horses and taking photos of horses, not shooting horses. I wouldn't do that. And I've got a few ticks on me, so being distracted by a tick. Let's see, Track Racer, B&B Music. B&B Music, much love to B&B Music. They have a Facebook page, but you're going to see it on your screen throughout the entire race. Music production, things of that sort. It's a lot of things that has been delved into. Please, by all means, go and show some support and show some love over there to B&B Music. Ferrante Waller areas, Francisco Corella, area code 310-494-1066. Go and check him out. Big Money Bash is what it's what the music is, and you got to go check him out. So much luck. 19 laps in, and they're going. Oh, the 59 up into Holland, and that turned into a holy cow moment. I don't know what happened, but it was cool. Second caution. Somebody got spicy. All right, so here is 59, and this goes back to the restart. Far chase on this one. Let's take a look. 84 is right behind him. That's Andrew Payne. Oh, 59 gets spicy. And just up into the 35, 31. Oh, man, 35 into the 1. Loose. That's what happened. I want to go back, and we're going to take a look at Joshua Brock here, as Brock is literally upended here. Watch the 1. Oh, man. That was the best windmill I've ever seen. And the 3 around this Parker Weekly here. Man. Well, Josh, I hate to say it, buddy. You get the first one of today's race. All right, I got to get something to drink. You're not going to hear me for a moment. Be back. We're going to get these folks rolling. Alrighty, they're going to go back to it. Sorry about that. I normally like to talk your ear off during the middle of all of this. However, I really needed something to drink. I've been out in the sun, having some fun today. Some great new clients. Folks, those who don't know, I am a photographer and media guru by day. Iracing Race Control by night, right here on the Shop Xfinity Series. Not letting down on everything that we have here. These cars are a ton of fun to drive, and little spicy tires is what happened on that last one. Michael Strickland trying to make that inside line work on the 18 of Cameron Durow. Cameron rolling the outside. He's got to get a little love going on. Blake Mosley up the most spots at the moment. He's the highest mover, up 20 from the start of the race. And they are continuing to roll forward. Right now, Brandon Porter, our boat is rolling. If you don't know what your which manufacturer your favorite driver in this series is rolling, well, we can show you that. There's your car logo. Take a look at the list. That's what you folks are driving. Michael Strickland out front, the number 29, rolling I don't know, that telephone pole look back there might be helping him out here. 26 laps in of 150, and Strickland and Durow roll the corner. Cameron Durow trying to make it work. Blake Mosley in the 58 rolling the outside, utilizing that high line move. Kansas is a high line running track if you can hold on to it. Best time for your drivers. There they are. Strickland just ran his fastest lap of the race, 31.62, fastest lap of the race. Does belong way back here to Stephen Esham right here. He is trying to work his way back into this. No fast repairs for the drivers. So he is rolling that number 12. Black Rifle coffee all over the back of it. I like Black Rifle, but I prefer me some Roasted Gems. Really, really liking their coffee. I would, yeah. Well, okay, Red Dead Redemption's a different story, Al. I do like it. Thank you to everybody out there. You're all amazing. You're all having fun. I hope you're having fun. Brock on pit road, Hammond on pit road, Shane Newman out there completing his laps. He was caught up a little bit in that as well. The 24 of Charles Garrett on pit road, Anthony Ferrante, he is out there still trying to work back to the front. Off 3 from the start of the race. He is in 23rd. Rich Holland off 17. And that car is going to need a whole lot of hay. That car had a chance here. But right now he's hashtag spicy. 5. Cody Gettler right there getting a little bit free off the corner. You do get kind of free in the corners, folks. But nothing wrong with that. Striker out front, 29 of 150. The 29 leads his own lap. Blake Mosley still trying to catch up here. And we'll show the gap. 18 to the inside. Cameron Durow trying to make third work for himself. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I do. I got some really kind words from Ty. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. I really do. I can't do this without you. And I know that you got to know that as far as community goes, I try to make sure that I keep a part of our community over here. Do I think that we can be the biggest and the baddest out there? Absolutely. But my focus is to make sure that I'm here for you guys and these drivers forever. Mosley up 23 as he continues to move forward. Andrew Tennell in the 45. He's got the Playroom Productions little Monster Energy look going on there. Caution will come out for the third time. Looks like David Corbett having an issue here as the 42 is no front clip. The spiciness rages on here for the folks. Caution comes back out for the third time this race. Alrighty, we're gonna go back, take a look right here. I think this is where, oh man, is the 5. It's Cody Gettler right there. I think he was still getting free. It's the 42 right there with him. Let's far chase this one. I think this one starts a little earlier than what we imagined. Here it is. 42 down low. If you drop below the apron right there, you have a very good chance of getting free. The 5 gets down. He does touch below the white line, gets below the apron. It gets unsettled. 42 to the back bumper, taps to 39 into the 59. That's Anthony Ferrante right there. Now has a whole lot of damage. It still wasn't helicopter worthy. Telephone pole look for the 5. And yeah, kind of the way it works. All right, folks, back to live. Back to the live conditions. That's David Corbett right there. It's spicy. I still think Josh Brock's his was better. He's getting repaired. Oh, he's coming off pit road. Come on, Josh. Prove me wrong. There's the 8 to the 24 of Charles Garrett's going to be in front of him. Lucky dog this time would be Cody Gettler. Nope, he was involved. Would have been not Esham. Oh, no, it would have been Esham. Driver's looking for a free pass. Are there any up there taking care of that? Stryker's going to stay out. Blake Mosley's going to be there. Let's block that user too. Thank you very much. So sorry, folks. We're going to turn comments like they were before. Yeah. Let's edit the stream. Put it over to gaming. Make sure that it's set up the way it's supposed to. I'm so sorry about the messages on YouTube. It's going to be subscriber-only chat once again. And we're going to throw slow mode on. 10 seconds per chat. I hate doing that. All right. Sub-only chat going up there. Because I just can't stand the bots. Okay, Wanderer became a follower a couple days ago. Thank you so much. I appreciate you getting back out there. Thank you to all the folks doing what you do. You are all amazing. 33 of 150. And these folks they're just going to be enjoying themselves. Tomorrow night, Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series here on iRacing is going to be back at it again. I think we got a lot of Kansas this week. Tomorrow night, we've got that race. It's a Truck Series race, and we're back again Saturday with the Go Racing League. Their Cup Series starts Saturday. It's going to be Daytona. They're going to run 70 laps there. That's going to be a ton of fun to watch and to commentate and spectate and do all that stuff. We're going to try to help out a lot of folks, do what we can to be who we are and roll these corners and make sure everybody's good to go. Strickland, Mosley, Tenold, Payne's going to be your front 2 rows. Some clean cars, some damaged cars, but they all can take a beating. Every one of them. They can all take a beating. Don't count them out just yet. Know what I mean? Looking for a better helicopter / windmill than Joshua Brock's. First driver off the lead lap. I do believe it's going to be Toby Collins here. In the number 30, he and Parker Weekly, they're battling it out for the Lucky Dog position. Green flag waves once again. And Strickland says, I want to get this race rolling. 35 of 150, about a third of the way through this race here once we hit that 50 lap mark. And I'm excited to see. Excited to see everything. We're all going to have some fun. Strickland out front. Andrew Payne in the 84 to the high side. Blake Mosley trying to make his car. Now, Mosley fell back last time, too, and he worked himself back up another couple of spots over that. So we'll see exactly what he's going to be able to do here. Andrew Tenold in the 45 going his corner. Let's follow along with, I think Brian Farrington's a good cockpit view here. Kansas is all about feathering the track, folks. Out of the gas. Look at that wheel turn. Line running for pretty much everybody here. Tenold right behind. Ty Dahlman in the 34 is on looking at the 18, trying to close some distance down. A lot of drivers now dropping below the apron on the front stretch. Now, what? You got to watch the corner. This end of the corner, that left front tire is an absolute disaster to look at. Blimp view, that's what it looks like here as they run down the backstretch here at Kansas. Kansas, a home track for me here. Right in the heart of Missouri, where I am residing, of course. Truly enjoy this track. It is a ton of fun to go watch, a ton of fun to go take a look at. First race back that I watched. Ryan Cliver's getting faster. He just ran his fastest lap of the race. The 54 rolls the Freightliner look. Good carry into the corner. Good. Oh, caution comes back out for lap 39. And Rich Holland involved. We'll take a look and see what happened. Rich, hopefully you didn't one-up yourself. Full Send Network. That's what this is. Here it is. Oh, he got punted. Charles Garrett. Right there on the back bumper. See how this looks from the backside here. 24 right there. 35 has the 31 in front of him. That's Strickland. There's the 1. 24 just gets straight into the corner. Gets right to the back bumper to the 35. And the 5 one-ups Joshua Brock, in my opinion. Holland out. And hopefully going to the infield care center. That looked like it hurt. The car is still drivable? It's still rolling. Or dude. One more coming at you. Oof. Ryan Cliver right there. Parker Weekly is going to be your lucky dog. He comes back around the pace car, so he's going to be back on the lead lap. Toby Collins still trying to work his way into that mix. Rich Holland now to pit road to get that car assessed and looked at, and some pieces pretty much Flex Seal back on. Shane Newman in 23rd where he started. I wanted to look at his car. Let's take a look. I want to look at his car. Split Second Media. Again, splitsecond.com. He's got a little right side damage. He's getting used to driving these cars. And what I need to do is I need to sit down and have a how-to course. Or maybe we work with some content creators or some drivers out there. Maybe we do a how to drive this. You know what I mean? I would like to see it. I'd like to see folks do that. You got this, Grahava. It's not over till it's over, says the 47. You aren't lying. Yeah, man. Joe, I've already. So the only question that I have is, do you want 5/8 or 11-inch stickers? That's the only thing I need to know. 5/8 or 11-inch stickers. My how-to on OBS was it. Thank you. Yeah, Al, it's the little things. You know what I mean? And I have a YouTube series on OBS. I have one on SDK out there as well. Have I done any more? No, I have not. I am, however, reaching out to vendors and people about doing product reviews for iRacing, the platforms and gaming things like your mouse, your keyboard, your microphone, cameras, things of that sort. I use a very expensive camera. I do. Those have seen my personal streams. I have a Sony A7R3 that I use for my camera, and that is it's a mirrorless camera that I use not only for this but also for my regular day job, my regular work, and it's my camera. That's my baby. It's my lifeline. It's how I make my money. And that is the one camera that I can recommend. But there are other cameras out there that could work as well. So like maybe I'm reaching out to be able to be more informative, and I want to be able to do those things for you folks. So if you know anybody, or if you have ties to people that can do that stuff, please, by all means. Sometimes reaching out to the companies is great, but it gets to the point where it becomes cat and mouse game, just trying to get answers for it. And I want to make sure that we can help folks and help things grow. You know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do. You're welcome, Al. Shane says, get it, 42. Oh, Sam, right. That's what I'm saying. Here's David. He's looking like a modified. Front clip is not there. It's a little free right there. Ooh, little checkup from the 12. Isham trying to get back out front. He is your pole sitter. Where he got his nose damage, I have no clue. 42 is just a little bit off pace, but he's still there. He's going to be able to make it work. 44 of 150. Andrew Payne trying to make things roll. Blake Mosley. Now, this is a very fresh league, a very young league. 2 weeks in, these drivers who might be having a few issues out there, might be thinking they might be having a few issues out there. Well, I tell you what, they're not. They just need to get out there, practice, get used to it, driving around each other. Once they start figuring each other out, this big old 30-car field is going to be amazing. Andrew Payne in the 84 out front. Mosley in second. Farrington in third. Andrew Tennell in fourth. Ty Dobbin, good Joe Grijalva going side by side. There's the 47. 54 up into the wall. And that is where Ryan Cliver drops below the apron, and caution will come out. Ryan Cliver sideways here. And he's going to jump to pit road. Well, dang, old dang, old dang. Well, in the words of, the man from Texas, all right, all right, all right. Here is what happened. 54 right there, 47 went around. 54, oh, Nilly. He did. He got into the wall, and the 67 was trying to exit. And then next thing you know, it was a mini helicopter. The mini one. Caution. Ryan head and nose first into the wall back there. So the virtual end field care center getting some work. We'll give him the mini helicopter. We'll stop it halfway through. There it is. All right. Stryker's your race leader. 47 of 150. Folks, if you have a chance to get out there and do it, hydrate. It's your time to shine. Isham's going to be your lucky dog here. So he gets back on the lead lap. He's going to be trying to work his way back to the front. Steven, 26-11 on the I rating. Brian Farrington, 35-51. Andrew Payne, 4,039. You see a lot of higher I-rated drivers out here who really like these B-class cars. Stryker's one of those. He is currently your race leader at 5 spots from the start of the race. Jaron Valley, your biggest mover of the race now, as he's up 24. And man, oh man, full send. Hydrate. Drink something. Pace car's going to release them this time by was the 29, 16, 18, 20, 30. I'm sorry, the 27 and the 67. Matt Magner, used to seeing him in the 77, but he has got the Los Pollos Hermanos Wild Turkey out there. The chicken. Is that a restaurant? Somebody educate this guy. This guy. Somebody educate me. Lights are going to be off on the pace car this time by. Choose roll on for Strickland. He's going to be there to the inside. Jaron Valley on the outside. DeRoe's going to go to the to the outside as well. Sorry, to the inside. Rudkin's going to be there to the inside. Magner, Waller, Weekly, Farrington, Payne, Mosley. It's going to be your top 10. 10 old right there. Now, Isham is going to be looking to try to make some moves here. He's going to try to work his way back to the front. Why he went a lap down. But things do happen. He's got some damage too, so I probably might have been caught up in one of those earlier incidents. Holland ready to leave pit lane. So he's going to complete as many laps as that's a don't quit attitude right there. Complete as many laps as you can until that sucker blows up. Every position is a point. Josh Brock 12 laps down. He's going to be trying to work on some things. Toby Collins is looking for the lucky dog this next time by. He is the last driver 1 lap down. Shane Newman 2 laps down at the moment. Charles Garrett 4 laps down, I do believe. He is 4 laps down. Green flag with Striker full sends. Gonna let this one play out for a lap or two to see if everybody's going to be able to make this one work. Jaron Valley back to third. Cameron DeRoe in the 18, trying to make it his Toyota Camry be as clean as possible. He does still have a very clean car. Striker has that telephone pole look going on in the back, but that is nothing. He'll be able to make that work. Matt Magner still hold on to a good clean 27. Andrew Payne right there back with him. A little right side for Andrew Payne, but that's nothing. You can really ding these cars up. You really can. Parker Weekly has the telephone pole look as well in the 30. In the 3. 88 gets a little free off the corner. Brian Farrington has the 45 to the outside. Andrew Tuttle trying to make a roll into the corner. Up 12 he goes. Brian Farrington off 6. The 8. Whoa, somebody's blinking. Don't blink. Zach Grijalva. Oh, man. Go, Grijalva, go. Who was blinking? 20 next to the wall. A little wall tap going on right there. Not a big deal. He's going to be able to hold on to that Home Depot paint scheme. And full send around the corner himself. Ty Dahlman to the 34. Rolling next to the 31. That's Michael Coulter Jr. High side running for the 31. He's going to be able to try to make it work. Still some right side on him, but he's been able to keep up at least. Ty Dahlman still clean car so far in 13th. Coulter Jr. on the lead lap. Donnell Williams right there as well. Can't speak highly enough of Donnell. Absolutely fantastic individual. Brandon Porter right behind him. Just trying to keep that boat afloat. And he is doing a decent job of it. Steven Esham's trying to work his way back to the front. And since that nose damage has been what it is, he's holding on to it. Striker runs his fastest lap of the race, 31.58. Jaron Valley runs his fastest lap of the race, 31.79. Andrew Payne runs his fastest lap of the race, 31.61. Now we're having drivers find speed all across the stripe here as Striker leads this lap and continues to move forward. Mike Allmendinger, good to see you, Mike. How you doing? Good to see you out there. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We like the Dinger Man. Keep hunting him down, says Tina out there. Good to see it. You want the small ones for the cart and the big ones to put on the outside. Hey, that's perfect. Shh. Absolutely, man. Yeah, man. Joe, you got my permission. You have my permission. And if you need a logo, I'll send it to you, okay? I'll send it to I'll send it to Joe. Joe, I'll send it to Joe. Yes, absolutely. You have my permission for that. I'll make sure you have a good, clean logo, too. Thank you to all the folks out there who are subbing on the old YouTube. So here's the thing. I kind of want to challenge myself on Twitch for my Twitch followers. I noticed that I watch Pestily TV, or Pestily out there on Twitch, folks, because I'm a big Tarkov player, and now I wasn't until I got the game and everybody got me hooked on it. I've been a pretty big Tarkov fan. I'm really enjoying the game, and really bugs and all, and getting out there and beta testing this game has been a ton of fun. But Pestily has been doing this thing for the Starlight kids over in Australia, which is absolutely awesome. And I, of course, I need to get our stuff back in the stream for that as well. Speaking of things I need to put in the stream, tomorrow night I'm going to talk to our friends over at that. We recently, those who know, I'm a big fan of Sword Feet as well. And we've kind of have an intermingled community. AB Gaming as well. AB is just amazing. She's just awesome. Our three communities have kind of we have some followers that go in and out, and kind of have some fun with that. We recently had a great supporter. His name's Sam Portillo. He just passed away yesterday. And folks, I'm going to make a post on our Facebook page, but tomorrow night I'm going to post the links to the GoFundMe to help his family. Whether it's $1, 50 cents, or whatever you can spare. We all know that funeral expenses. I lost my brother 10 years ago, May 1st, and he was 22, and Sam was pretty young too. It wasn't like he was, in his 50s, 60s, or 70s, 80s. He was a young man. And he passed away unexpectedly. And his family needs some support, so we're going to try to take care of that as well. So far, over $3,000 have been raised on the GoFundMe, but we want to keep adding to that. So tomorrow I will post that in that, but I will create a post on Facebook for that, because we are a good community here to help support. So we'll help take care of that, folks. It's tragic because Sam is an absolute dream individual. Dream individual. And then today we found out that my mother-in-law, her husband passed away this morning. So that is there's a lot going on in the old Signature Esports household that we're trying to help folks and take care of folks and be strong and be supportive. So please, by all means, make sure that you hold when I say full send, I mean full send. You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. So please, by all means, keep yourselves out there. Love and hug your loved ones. Say a prayer for the families out there, that if that's how you believe and that's what you believe, please, by all means, do so. If you don't, then say kind words to those who are around you, because that is the most important thing in this world. Anyway, back to the race. Chop Shop Xfinity Series, B&B Music on your screen very shortly. Got to check them out. Big Money Bash is what you're going to see on Facebook. Go look at them. Out of Beverly Hills, California. Absolutely wonderful. That's just... Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you, dear. Appreciate it. I appreciate you all. You are all amazing. Keep that rolling. We'll try to do more. We'll try to do some more tutorial stuff. We're going to throw this on exciting. I'm going to drink and catch my breath here for a second. Gravity of 150 being completed, and Ty Dahlman trying to make some moves here, up 12, 17 spots is Tenold. Blake Mosley doing his thing as well. Drivers starting to complete their green flag pit stops. We're starting to see some different changes. Andrew Payne goes around Strickland here as the striker man came in on 40. Looks to come to pit road this time. 50 to 55 laps. They have 50% fuel in these cars, and so they're running as much as they can. He came out on 40, and they've had a couple of cautions in there. So right now, the drivers that are out there running from lap 46, they're going to go as long as they can. So about 25 to 28 laps, it's going to be the big factor for you. $84.24 going around right now, trying to get some of that time. Charles Garrett right there on the bottom side to the 84. Now back in the draft right now, Blake Mosley. We talked about him earlier about getting himself into that groove, and right now he's been able to do so. Andrew Payne, your race leader, the 24, tries to keep himself off the corner here. Grijalva leaves pit road as we speak. Striker back up to speed. He is going to be a lap down. The first car 1 lap down. Blake Mosley is going to be new race leaders. Andrew Payne comes to pit road. Ty Dahlman, Andrew Tenold. Andrew Tenold still out there looking to try to make some things work for himself. Donnell Williams right there inside the top 5 again as the race ticks on. 74 of 150. We're about to hit halfway. Thank you to everybody out there for tuning in tonight. Michael Coulter Jr. came in on 46 as well. He's going to push the boundaries of where this car goes. Mosley looking like he's going to dip down. Tenold is going to be right behind him, I do think. Donnell Williams pushing the boundaries of his car. He's going to be low into pit road as well. Michael Coulter Jr. looking like he might be doing the same thing, and he is. Andrew Payne comes off the pit road, takes the full fuel pit stop. Michael Strickland up to speed into turn 1 on the high side. Andrew Payne will be up to speed here in just a moment as he tries to carry out in front of Striker. Striker was on pit road for 2 seconds longer, 2.5 seconds longer than Andrew Payne, and so Andrew will keep the lead here. Andrew Tenold's going to leave. Blake Mosley is leaving pit road. Andrew Payne comes across the front stripe. Now Blake Mosley leaves pit road here. And it's going to have to get up to speed pretty quickly here to be able to catch back up. There's Striker to his outside, so he's going to be in third. Cameron Dureau comes around turn 2 as well. It's that front, that back straightaway. So Blake Mosley will be there in turn 3. That's going to be the look here. Mosley was able to capitalize on some of that time. Right now, Andrew Payne is going to be your race leader. Striker was faster pretty much for the long haul. When he decided to come to pit road, that's when he was going to be looking at it. Right now, the 84, though, is looking very strong. Coulter Jr. into pit road, getting his stuff taken care of. He's going to leave pit road. Brandon Porter, last driver on the lead lap in the number 11 car. Hook butter regulator. I like the fishing. It speaks to my. I live at the Lake of the Ozarks, so it speaks to my zone here. Stephen Isham right there, the number 12 off 12. He's trying to get himself back out front. He was your pole sitter today, 77 of 150, and it's still a crank it up season. Ty Dahlman on the run here, trying to track down the 47 in front of him. Little highline run, 47 made the pass into the corner. These Xfinity cars drive like the old stock cars. They like the middle and upper lane here at Kansas. Look at that right front damage for Grijalva. Dahlman gets a run here, a little cleaner car. It's going to run to the inside. It's going to drop into the corner. Out of the gas, out of the gas, out of the gas, out of the gas, out of the gas. Grijalva to the outside, finding his groove. 34 looks almost clear. He's going to be clear this time. Now Grijalva's going to be able to run the race line that he wants to run. Right now, the 45 of Tenold right behind him, right behind him as well. Dang, oh dang, folks. Joe, much love. We'll send. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you. We'll send. We'll put the link up on our Facebook page to our good friends GoFundMe, so that way we can make sure it's taken care of. All the money goes directly to the family and to help them out. And Sam was Sam's a fantastic person. Charles Garrett having an issue. Caution for the 6th time today. Comes out, and we'll see what happened here. All right, 24. Charles Garrett, looks like he was coming off pit road. We'll take a look and see what happened. I think he goosed it. He was off the racing surface. Something else happened here. Let's take a look. Something else had to have happened here, because that didn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Don't know. If that was it, iRacing made a boo-boo. Andrew Payne's going to stay out. Blake Mosley, Andrew Tennell, Donnell Williams, they're all going to stay out. Give him to pit road. 73, 74, 74, 74. Good stuff. Thank you to everybody out there tuning in. All the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you to each and every one of the sponsors of this series. Shop, Xfinity Series, B&B Music, Track Racer, Balla Status, Split Second Media, and Split Second Gaming. Of course, all of you out there that tune in for this race, we appreciate you. We really do. I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than you know. You are all my sanity. Let's see. Actually, I think Swordfeet created a post, and so I might just go ahead and share that to my Facebook page. If he did, I'm going to make sure to take care of that. We'll take care of that right now. Let's see. Swordfeet. There it is. I'm going to share this over to my Facebook page. It's shared on my Facebook page there, folks. Such an incredible person. And I'm going to go ahead and share the Big Zerk. How you doing? How's the race over there on the old Goat Racing League? I'm also sharing the GoFundMe link on the rest of the platforms too, folks. I want to make sure that they get taken care of. We love you. Sam was a good dude. Good dude. And he was in my streams. Big supporter of what we did over here. Big supporter of our good friend Sore Feet. And big supporter of all of our fellow gamers and just a super awesome person. Payne, Mosley, Tenold, Dahlman, Weekly, DeRoe, Strickland, Porter, Grijalva, Farrington, Chop Shop, Racing Xfinity Series. The love of Xfinity Series racing is deep within myself. 3 gives a bump to the 45 there of Parker Weekly. Got to hold on to it. Bumping under caution can do a couple of things for you here. Gives you a few more incident points that you don't need. Green flag waves. Payne, Mosley, side by side. Turn 1's about to be busy. A lot of drivers came in for fuel. Some drivers came in for damage. Some drivers came in for tires. John Hamlin left pits, trying to make sure that he has a better finish than what he started with. Right now, Coulter Jr., last driver on the lead lap. Toby Collins still trying to work himself back around this racetrack. He is 2 laps down now. He had some issues earlier. The 30 got himself back on the lead lap and now finds himself he's still up 11 spots. Nothing wrong with that. Shane Newman, the 33 machine, letting some drivers go by here, trying to keep himself out of the mix. He's running the high line like he should be. Under the throttle, into the gas. Got to feather that gas. Get yourself into the mix. Our good friend Rich Holland, trying to track him down. He and Anthony Ferrante. Rich off 16 from the start of the race. Very close to getting into the back bumper of him. This is the Chop Shop Xfinity Modified Series. Kansas has been fun for him. That's at least what I say. Where are they going next week? That's what I want to know. Let's see. Kansas this week. Next week, they're going to Auto Club. 65-degree track. Some clear skies. They're going to have... I'm going to like that race. I really do think Auto Club is one of those tracks that's underrated. Iowa the week after that. I'm happy about that. It was an awesome race. Good deal. Good deal. I'm happy to hear it. I'm excited for Saturday. Daytona's going to be a ton of fun. Payne, DeRoe to the inside. Going to make it work. Full send, make it stick, right? That's what I say. Okay. All right. Deb, good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's been a good race. It's been a very good race. Zarek, I had to approve your comment. Man. No, Big Zerk out on Twitch said, hey, there was a 3-way race to the finish on the last lap, which we all know what that means as far as racing terms go. But my auto mod said, hey, do me a favor. Take a look at this. Oh, 91 150 makes it 92. They complete Kansas here. 84 18 29. The 18 trying to drop into the inside here. Cameron Drew side by side with the 84. Cameron has some speed. Came in on 81. Going to utilize a little bit fresher tires here as they complete this next exchange. At least 2 more green flag pit stops for every driver in here. I do believe Cameron will come in somewhere around the 106 mark, and then I have at least have 1 more pit stop, at least 20 laps to go from there. Right now, the 18 to the bottom lane. Cameron out front. He's going to have to do the same thing. Tires are going to be a big factor. Fuel strategy a big factor. If they've got an extra set or 2 in the bag, well, I don't count anybody out here. Cameron Payne, Stryker up in the mix as well. Stryker trying to work his way back to the front. He was one of those drivers that led a ton of laps here now. Since Andrew Payne took over, he's now found his groove once again. Blake Mosley came in on 74 as well. Joe Grijalva in 5th, up 4 from the start of the race. He's had an up and down night, but he's been able to make it work. Coulter Jr. closing down some distance as well. Right behind him, got a little bit of work happening. There's Isham. He is trying to hold on as well. Jaron Valley to the inside. Got a few dinged up cars, but they're going to look great toward the end. Tech 9 all over the 82 of Donnell Williams. They are from Kansas City, just so you know. Brian Farrington of the number 88 off 13 from the start of the race. Trying to rebound from days of woe. 20 to the inside. It's Mark Rotkin right there. Home Depot paint scheme, rolling the bottom lane, hook on the bottom corner, trying to get himself in front of the 88. It's going to do so. Toby Collins into 30, closing down on Joshua Brock. Brock trying to rebound as well. He is in 22nd. Rich Holland into pit road. He is cruising down pit road at 75 miles an hour. Hopefully he is all right. Hopefully he is not taking a pit road speeding penalty. Charles Garrett in the 24. He is out of the race. David Corbett trying to roll some. John Hammond back out there trying to pick up some spots. Ryan Cliver out of the race. Cody Gettler in 27th out of the race as well. Cliver out. Cameron Duro, your race leader. 97 of 150. Anthony watched it. I love it. Oh, you all cracked me up. It wasn't really that big of a deal. It's kind of funny though. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of funny. We appreciate you all. 98 of 150. Caution. Not sure where that happened, where it came from, but we're going to see. I think it was right here. Not quite sure. We're going to look here. The 30, 27 to the inside. The 11's down low, up the racetrack. Oh, whoa. Holy net code. Brandon Porter. Now, Brandon was trying to clear himself here. This is on the back straightaway getting into turn 3. He's got some speed, carries down the very far bottom of the racetrack. He's really free right there. Out of the gas, drifts up the racetrack. Oh, man. A lot of rear damage. It'll be all right for the 11. He'll be all right. Just to be on the lead lap. Ryan Farrington, though, he's going to be your lucky dog. Should be your lucky dog. The 88 right there. 20. Rotkin right here. Something happened with him. We'll have to see. Not quite sure. Oh. Not quite sure. If he was trying to slow down or if that was intentional. Not sure. Don't know. Was that a little sus? I don't know. Was it a little pog? I don't know. Depends on who you are. Cameron Giroux, your race leader. And I'm going to play my commercials. I'll be right back with you. We're gonna check some stats.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Back at it again. Race Car's going to release two cars, the 1 and the 88 here. So Brian Farrington's going to be back on the lead lap here, I do believe. Or, I'm sorry, he's going to be a lap down. So he'll be looking for a free pass again. Joshua Brock is looking at the race line here. Brock is, he's 12 laps down, so he's gaining a little here. Rich Holland still on pit road trying to get his stuff taken care of. Right now, we're going to have 14 drivers, it looks like, on the lead lap. Farrington is one of those drivers. 18, 47, 58, 34, 67, 82. Brandon Porter in on pit road, the 11, trying to get some things worked out there. Things happen, folks. They're getting used to each other. It'll take a couple more races, and they're going to be full send solid, and we'll start seeing it. 7th caution of the race. Kansas being a tricky one for him, but still fun. Rahava to the outside. Duro goes full send. Back at it for 103. At least one more green flag pit stop in the mix for the drivers, unless they make it to lap 120. And we'll start seeing that. Grijalva to the high side, 58 of Mosley back to the inside. This is where we're going to start seeing things. These drivers have 7 sets of tires, and that's something I did not see. With 7 cautions, most of the drivers have been to pit road at least 6 times. Blake Mosley right there in the 58 has been to pit road 4 times, so he has got a few sets in the bag if he needs them. Cameron Giroux, the 18, runs the low line, 58 way up high right there, right next to the wall. And I mean right next to the wall. Gyro cam. Listen to when he gets out of the throttle here. Just a little burp, keeping himself off of the wall, and trying to accelerate back forward. Now Cameron DeRose utilizing the traditional race lineup here. Drops into the corner, keeps himself second, third lane, first, second lane, tries to have a low line exit, carries himself up the racetrack, trying to utilize the inertia of the racetrack to do the turning for him. Blake Mosley is traveling this racetrack the way he is. Coulter Jr., Andrew Payne, Jaron Valley involved. Caution for the 8th time tonight. Coulter Jr. was involved in this one. We're going to take a look and see what happened. Looks a little free on the high side here. 3 backs the corner up. 3 slides up the racetrack into the 31, backs the 16 off. 31 sideways in front of the 84. And drivers hold on to everything. 33, didn't see it there. Came around. Shane Newman. Take a look here and see what happened here. Shane had started to pick up his pace too. He's trying to brake. He was trying to brake. Now that engine is blown to smithereens. He's up 4 spots. He can finish right where he's at. 107 to 150. This one's starting to shake up for you. Lucky dog should be Matt Magner this time by. I do believe it should have been Matt Magner. He should have been your lucky dog, I do believe. I could have been wrong. Everybody coming to pit road. They're all dipping off. Cameron DeRoe is going to be here. Let's see. Coulter Jr. on pit road. He's getting repaired. Jaron Valley. Andrew Payne, the 84, getting some stuff taken care of. Valley, Magner, Coulter Jr., Toby Collins. And maybe Toby was your, I don't know, somebody was your lucky dog here. I don't know who it was. Might have been Toby Collins. We'll see. Joshua Brock back to pit road. He's getting himself taken care of. Any opportunity to get some things fixed is an opportunity to better yourself for the rest of the race. So Andrew Payne is still in the lead lap. Matt Magner is going to be contending for a lucky dog. He's going to be a lap down. 18, 58, 47, 12, 67, 34, 29, 45, 82, and a 3, all inside the top 10. And I think 13 drivers on the lead lap at the moment. So, 'tis the way it works. 108 to 150, still a green flag pit stop in the mix for these drivers. They cannot make it yet all the way on fuel. $25 to 28 laps is about the magic number, and they have 41 laps to go this time by. Lights are off on the pace car. They're going to run the backstretch. We're going to go back to green flag racing. We're going to have some fun. These guys are ready to rock and roll. These drivers are amazing. Whoop. Sorry about that. Wanted to do this to this to this. Make sure you check out Split Second Gaming at splitsecondgaming.com.au. It's our Australian counterparts out there. We love them. They're all amazing. They do a lot of F1 racing and a lot of extra stuff. Love it. That hurt. Yeah. Hey, you know what? It's all good, man. 16 minutes of repairs. It's all good. You had a good run there. And you're going to get faster the more that you get used to the simulator, the more that you get used to the driving style. These B cars are a heck of a big check up in the back over here. You're going to get used to it, man. 11-1, Josh Brock in full send mode here, side by side with the 11, Brandon Porter, trying to clean up the race here. Cameron Dureau, your race leader. Got to move that logo. We will end up moving that logo. Caution. Mosley involved. That was a helicopter. All right. Here's what happened. Oh, no. That was a good one. All right. A far chase here. Grijalva was right there to the inside quarter panel. 58 highline run, 47 runs to the inside. It's going to run down into that second lane. He's there. He's there. And 47 to the back quarter panel. Gives him a little bump, gives him a little turn. 58 will have to clean himself up. Looks like the 57, was that Chad Waller in the 67? Yeah, Chad hit him straight on. Unfortunate circumstances, folks. It's been interesting. 9th caution of the race. Oh, I got it. Hold on. Something about this, the helicopter award, folks, is that it's an equal opportunity employer. It does not discriminate, and it likes every car. It does. I still think the one for today, the best one, was Joshua Brock's. And I'm going to scroll up, and we're going to relook at that one because that was pretty good. I'm not going to fib on that one. Down the line, I'm scrolling. You see me scrolling. We're scrolling. Is it the first caution or the second caution? Don't know. Oh no, it was Ishma Magner. That's when that happened. Oh, there it is. Here's that. Here's the Joshua Brock incident. Boy, he gave himself a. That was a pretty darn good one. I like that one. Pulled a windmill. All right. Cameron Duro, your race leader, 114 of 150. Shane says the 33 should be repaired in time to stay inside the time. I hope so. I hope so, buddy. Hope so. Right now, you're up 3 spots. Ferrante is still on pit road. He's in the 59. Holland still trying to get himself taken care of. Garrett's out. Cliver's out. John Hammond trying to work over a few positions here. He's got enough time to gain a few. He's got enough time. Appreciate the updates. Much love, brother. Much love to everybody out there. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much to all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for all the fun. You were all absolutely amazing. And we are growing our... YouTube is growing, folks. Thank you so much to help me grow. We're getting close to that 1,000 mark, so tell your friends to go follow us on YouTube or whatever it's called, subscribing. If you don't mind. At that 1,000 mark, we can do a lot more with YouTube. Getting close to that 2,500 mark on Facebook. And I like my 669 on Twitch. You Twitch followers are just a blast. And all of you are a blast. We love it. All righty. Full send moment. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. Cameron, Joseph, Michael, Andrew, Donnell, Parker, Brandon, Ty, Stephen, Brian. It's your top 10. Green flag. Bro gets a good run right there into the corner. Grijalva to the high side. 45 of Tennell trying to make it work as well. Andrew Tennell trying to put some speed on that car. 99 is the lap to be completed. Grijalva trying to salvage that top 5 night. He has an opportunity. Striker to the bottom. Battle for the lead. 20 the 29 and the 18. 45 in third. Grijalva in fourth. Parker Weekly in fifth. These folks are going to make me nervous. It's all good. Full send mode. 347 side-by-side battle. Highline wins most of the battles here over the course of a long run. So we will see just how much they're going to be able to hold on to it. And right now, these drivers are doing it. It's going to be unexciting for a moment as the 88 of Brian Farrington rolls down to the bottom. I've got Yuka Farmer, thank you so much. Your engine blew. Man. I thought you were going to be able to salvage, Anthony, good to see you out there, man. I thought you were going to be able to salvage that out there. Heck of a race on you, man. Heck of a race. Thank you for the follow out there. I appreciate you. Side by side, 29-18. The lead rages on. Like I said, I'm going to give myself a pause for the cause. I got to hydrate, folks. Long day. I feel like I'm a little dehydrated and my throat's I can feel it in the throat. So we're right back with you. Don't go anywhere. 124 of 150. Strickland out front. Cameron Durow, Andrew Tenold, Brian Farrington, Joe Grijalva, Donnell Williams, Stephen Esham trying to work his way back to the front as well. Your pole sitter works his way back to 7th. Tough day for him so far. A lot of work to do. 34 holding on. He's got the 30 below. That's Toby Collins trying to get himself back on the lead lap as well. Andrew Payne in the 84 is finding a good groove. There's the 8 of John Hammond. He's kicking butt, taking names. Charles Garrett out of the race. Rich Holland on pit road. Shane, you are still getting fixed. Joshua Brock out of the race. Looks like Michael Coulter Jr. Get a whole lot of folks out of the. Oh, Coulter's on pit road. 20. Make it Balla Status. 25 laps to go. Folks, I do have to step away. I hate doing this because I don't like this. I do have to step away for about 4 minutes. We're gonna let the race kind of do its thing for a moment. I will be back to call the rest of the race. I have to take a phone call. It's really important. And I hate doing this in the middle of the race, but I do have to do it. So I will be right back. A lot of things happening personally in life, and I don't like to take away from the race, but because and I kind of shared it already with you. So I'll be right back. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. I appreciate you all. Cameron Duro, your race leader here, and 10 laps to go. Pit stops came in at 128 for a lot of the drivers. And Cameron should be good on fuel. He's got about 2 seconds to Striker here as the 18 and the 29 try to pull out all of the stops. Andrew Tenold here in third. Stephen Esham in fourth. He came to pit road on 134. He's got about 8 seconds to gain. 9 laps to go is going to be a little tough. Grijalva came in on 130. He's taking his time around. He does have a top 5 kind of night for himself so far. Matt Magner in the 27, rebounding, finds himself. He came to pit road on 129. He should be good to go as well. Parker Weekly right behind him, 27 to 3, duking it out. Right behind him, Ty Dahlman. That is a good little battle they've been having right here. 3 up near the wall right there. Parker Weekly keeping himself right in the mix, 34 to the inside of the 27. Dahlman came in on 140. And he is cruising around this racetrack. He's up to 6th, 14 and a half seconds, the mix here. Good to see you all out there. Thank you so much. Brandon Porter having an issue. The 11 hit the grass off the track. Shane Newman up to 17th now as he tries to keep himself in the mix. There's a 29 to the high side. The leader's going around. He's going to give up the inside lane. He's going to keep it right there. Striker holding on. 35 of Rich Holland back in the mix. He is up to 22nd now as he is rebounding his night. Keeps himself off the wall. Side by side, the 35 and the 33 make themselves work. 7 laps to go. 18, 29, 45, 12, 47. Oval circuit. Really making it work. Big thank you to all of you out there. You are all amazing. Yuka gave us his first time chat, talked about his engine. Thank you very much out there on all the platforms. Thank you to the folks doing what you do. 6 laps to go. Striker still trying to find some speed here. Ty Dahlman has about 4.5 seconds to gain in 5 laps to get a top 5 here. Right now, Joe Grijalva holding on to that 5th spot. Isham up to 4th here is trying to capitalize on a few lap fresher tires. And right now has about 2 seconds. The 8 of John Hammond down low here. It's a little free off the corner, but John's still trying to capitalize, get some of that time back. Started 13th. He is in 23rd. Of course, John Hammond, the league owner here. 4 laps to go. Cameron Duro on cruise control at the moment. 2 seconds separate Andrew Tenold and Stephen Isham. Brian Farrington trying to recapitalize as well. He is in 7th. He came to pit road on 139. He's off 5 from the start of the race, but a top 10 here is a good day for the 88, considering everything that he's had to rebound and rebattle. 3 laps to go now as the 18 rolls the corner the best way he knows how. Tenold has 3 laps to hold on for 3rd here. Stephen Isham 1.5 seconds back for a top 3. So he carries his dinged up, beaten and banged car around. 45, a little right rear damage, but not near what you see behind him. They're going to come around, make it 2 to go. And Tenold needs every bit of that time to keep 3rd. The 11 of Brandon Porter. A lap down to Cameron Duro. He's the first driver 1 lap down. If a caution were to come out now, they would see him as the lucky dog. Right now, a 2nd separates Andrew Tenold in 3rd. Stephen Isham right there as well. Isham up next to the wall. A little wall tap here. White flag waves. John Hammond into pit road. He's going to be able to settle with what he has. Final lap. Stryker holds on to second, 1.8 seconds back as they continue to move forward. Cameron having a heck of a day, having a heck of a drive-off, loves the Xfinity Series. He's going to do so, does so very well. Leads a ton of laps, finishes it off clean. Cameron Duro wins it here in the second race of the season here at Kansas. Stryker comes home second. Andrew Tenold would come home third. 45 had a great drive. Stephen Isham almost had it there. Got up into the wall a little bit, and he's going to have himself a top 5 night. Ty Dahlman will finish in 5th, trying to capitalize on those fresh tires, and he's got no nose. Everybody running into each other. Not sure why. Not my place to guess it. All I know is that these are your race results. Cameron Duro is going to be a race winner. Strickland, Tenold, Isham, Dahlman, Farrington, Grijalva, Williams, Magner, Weekly. That'll be your top 10. Valley, Payne, Porter, Collins, Rodkin. Rodkin. Waller, Newman, Mosley. That'll be your 18 drivers there. And we'll move down and check the rest of the results. All the way down to the race controller. Thank you to the race controller for being awesome. I think Balsamo was out there helping. Mosley was helping. Corbett was helping. Amar was helping. Thank you so much to the drivers out there doing what they can. I know someone had some issues out there. I think it was the 66. And, we want to make sure we see you in the next one. That's for sure. Cameron's going to be your race winner here. And we'll go have a little chit-chat with them. Talk to them about what they're doing. Thank you to all the folks out there tuning in tonight. Sorry about the little bit of stuff that I had going on. I hate it. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes things happen. I have to kind of force myself to make sure things work. Let's talk to... wrong one. Cameron.
10-4.
Congratulations on the race win here. We were watching you kind of drive around this racetrack, finding your groove, and once you did, you were off to the races. Walk me through this race.
Man, to be honest with you, this track changed, and once it started changing and the shade started hitting it, I could run the bottom. And I don't know, I could run the bottom and I not use up my tires the same way I could run the top and not use my tires. But other than that, I just have to. That's just the track. The track changed.
And Kansas is notorious for that. Usually a high line running track. We watched that happen for quite a while. It just seemed like this was a good. I know there was a lot of cautions. Getting used to driving around each other, first mile and a half track. But when the racing was there, you guys were starting to figure out how these cars were working around each other.
Yeah. The one thing I want to say too is, if you just didn't have one wrinkle on your car, you could probably get out in front. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that really played a factor in staying out of trouble the whole race.
Now, clean racing is always the key for every series, especially the B cars. Xfinity Series racing it's going to only pick up. It's only going to get more and more intense. Congrats on the race win here, Cam. Give yourself your due diligence. Give your shout outs. Got an awesome family there in your profile photo. Give the love, man. Go for it.
Yeah, I love all them. They're the reason why I do this. Try to escape from day-to-day life, you know what I'm saying? But no, I gotta thank all the admins that put this together, and for everybody that's coming out here and racing. Even though we might get into each other, we might get upset with each other, but week after week we're still here, we're still putting on a show, and I'm just glad to be a part of it, man.
Well, it was an absolute dream, absolute blast, and we look forward to seeing what you guys are going to do next week.
10-4. Thank you, Jason.
Always. That's Cameron. He's having a fantastic drive off there. That was a good old-fashioned slugfest. Let's bring up the striker himself, Michael Strickland. Finishes second. You led a ton of laps, and then towards the end of that race, solid second place, solid finish for you. Walk me through this one, Mike.
Appreciate it, Jason. Car ran good all race. I'm just happy to bring it home in the top 3. I think the car had a little bit left in it, but didn't have the best pit stop coming. That final pit stop is obviously needed to be the best of the race, and it definitely wasn't. Came out in second. I didn't have the car to chase down Cam at that point, but I'm happy with the second.
P2 finishes, nothing to sneeze at. You're up 4 spots from the start of the race. Cautions happen. We see cautions. We see connections. A lot of people still getting used to one. They're either getting used to the simulator in the B car, or they're getting everybody's getting used to driving around each other. We have like 3 or 4 leagues that I've either brought. I know 95% of the names in the list of drivers here, and it's like 3 or 4 leagues kind of combining together to compete with each other, and still a learning curve having to happen here.
Yeah, 100%. Everybody's still learning how everybody drives around each other, even though the majority of us are familiar with each other. There's a lot of new guys, so the restarts are kind of sketchy from time to time, but that's just going to happen, you know. The longevity, as long as we can keep this nucleus, this group that we have for the long haul, it's going to be solid. We should be able to continue to have good broadcasts, good racing, and hopefully bring that caution count down a little bit.
I think that'll happen. I think that actually, I take this week and last week. Last week it was Daytona. You know, these cars handled way differently last week than what I've seen them handle in the past at super speedways. But this week, kind of a consistent Kansas run. That's what I saw out of the track. Cautions are going to happen. Judging, misjudging, getting out of the corner, trying to figure out what's going to work, what's not going to work. That tended to be what we saw here. Mike, always a pleasure to be able to talk to you. Give your shout outs, man. Congrats on a P2.
Great broadcast there, Jason. I appreciate you coming out and showcasing us. And I'd like to say, for if my family's watching, love you guys.
It's always the
my mom and my wife Karina, my daughters. Love you guys. We'll see if we can't put it in victory lane next week.
I think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna say in the first 5 races, I'm gonna say the 29 comes home in victory lane.
Let's hope so.
I'm not putting any pressure on you. Not putting any pressure on you.
No pressure.
Mike,
no pressure. Appreciate it, Jason.
Always, man. Congrats on a P2 finish here. We look forward to seeing what you guys do next week.
Thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure. That's Michael Strickland. He is the man himself. We really enjoy seeing what he does. Let's talk to Andrew. Andrew, I like seeing what Andrew does. Andrew had a heck of a drive there at the end as well. Came in, took his pit stop, found his way through the racetrack. Andrew, it seemed like those 19 spots didn't show the due diligence on what you had to do to work through getting yourself up there and trying to stay clean the entire way.
Man, this series is so diverse. There's so much talent. There's a lot of people here who are a lot more faster than me, a lot more better than me. But thankfully, we were able to pull the rabbit out of our hat and salvage 19 spots. I think that's the most spots gained this entire race. But yeah, it was a good run.
Yeah, 19 spots, biggest mover of the race. Hopefully, that's some bonus points going your way too.
Oh yeah. I think I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the points. I kind of just show up and I just want to win. Here, hopefully to win the championship, but I don't really pay attention to the points until we get later on in the season. So I don't know. We'll see where we end up.
I don't know. If I had a top 3 all night, moved the most top 3 every night, and I moved the most spots, and I still led in points, regardless of a win or not, I'd be ecstatic. That'd be a great goal. Either way, it doesn't really matter. A top 3 tonight in the second race of the season. Plays a big due diligence moving forward anyway, because that's going to build confidence in your drivability when you move into different tracks. Next week is going to be a different race than it was today. It's gonna all depend on drivability. Sometimes these cars are very big on the aero push, and sometimes they're big on, like today, the drive line that you choose.
I don't even, like I said, I don't really pay attention a whole lot. I kind of just show up and do my thing. Where are we next week? I don't even know where we are.
That's what I was. There it is. You are at Auto Club next week. So
Auto Club?
Auto Club's another highline driving track.
It is. Auto Club is a really tough track. You either got it or you don't. I don't know. We'll see how we do. I'm not too good at Auto Club, but I think we'll be able to pull another rabbit out of our hat. But I just want to thank Playroom Productions and Andy for everything that they do. You know, they pay the iRacing bills. They help us stay on track. They keep us afloat financially, and they just give us a really good push with morality on and off the track. I know they're expanding their company to sponsor another esports driver. That's really cool. All in all, I just want to thank the Dream Motorsports. I have awesome teammates who coach me every week to be better on and off the track, a better person, a better father, a better driver. I want to thank my fiance, Simone. She's the greatest thing that's ever walked into my life. She allows me to do this fun stuff every day of the week. Yeah, it's just like when stuff like this happens, life is good.
Life is good, and you keep pulling rabbits out of your hat. You're gonna have to change your name from the Outlaw to the Magic Man.
Pretty soon, I might have to, you know. Some Cal Naughton Jr. up in here. I actually, for a birthday present, my birthday was on Tuesday. For a birthday present, I have a son on the way. So I'm kind of jumping around. I got a two-part gift. It's like a little onesie that says "Shake and Bake," and then the other one, a shirt for me, says "If you ain't first, you're last." So it's really exciting.
That is awesome. What a great. That's probably the best segue I've ever had without knowing I was having a segue into something. That's pretty that's pretty darn awesome. Well, happy birthday and congratulations on the baby. And you have to let us know when it all happens, because we want to be able to share that experience with you. We're going to butt our nose into your life and say congratulations. That's pretty much what's going to happen. Andrew.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it.
P3 finish. Great time. Next week, different race. We'll see you then, right?
Every race. Yep, I'll see you then.
Always. Andrew Tenold comes. It's a Tenold or Teenold? Tell me.
Tenold.
I keep saying, I've said it right the entire time. See?
You're the first broadcaster to ever say my last name right. Everyone says Tenold, or like they don't say Tenold, they say Todd, or they just call me something completely different. I'm like, it's two words just smushed together. So
remember, my last name is Followwell.
Right.
You know.
Followwell.
Yeah, we have the names that are unique and we like it. So, Andrew, buddy, we're gonna see you next week, and I look forward. I gave Stryker a challenge. First 5 races he needed to get a win. So we'll give you the same challenge. We'll see what you can do.
I am so down for that. I love representing Playroom Productions and Andy and the entire team. So let's go get a win.
There you go, buddy. All right, man. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Always. That's the man himself. A ton of fun. We love what we see. Congratulations to the top 3 drivers. Jaron Valley, Ty Dahlman in the chat. Jaron had a good run. He was up 15 spots. We like seeing it. Ty Dahlman had a top 5 tonight. He was on a tear as well, folks. It was a good race. Cautions are going to happen. This is a new league. They're going to have fun. Cameron DeRose, your race winner. Split Second Gaming, Track Racer, Balla Status for all the drivers out there. B&B Music. Remember, go give Francisco a big old phone call if you need some stuff done. We love seeing B&B get out there and represent. He's out of Beverly Hills, so you can always go give him a visit as well. 310-494-1066 is the phone number. Folks, thank you. Make sure you hit the links in the chat and in the description. Follow up, support all the people that support us as gamer streamers and all that stuff. Thank you to Ty for all the stuff he's been helping. James Mandrid as well, Mandrid Racing. He's been a big supporter. He's been sharing everything kind of everywhere we go. And Chop Shop Racing is it's going to grow. It's going to be big, bad, and we're going to see all the good, the bad, and the ugly out of this series, and it's going to be very entertaining. I'm telling you, there's 2 series that don't get enough love: the ARCA series and the Xfinity series. And the Xfinity series, sometimes, actually more times than not, give us the best racing on iRacing. But all the leagues that I broadcast for, They've been proving me that that each one of them want to be the primetime league. So I'm excited to see where where all these leagues are gonna go, where they're gonna grow to, and where we can help take them. Much love to you, folks. We're gonna definitely have a fun time tomorrow night. I'm gonna take tonight and just kind of relax and chill. We've got to take care of some things that we need to take care of. If you need me, reach out to me on Facebook, Signature Esports on Facebook. You can also find me in my Discord as well. If you don't have a link for that, send me a message. I'll send you a link. The Discord is I started making it by invite only because I want to talk to you first. I want to get to know you and be able to include you into the community that way as well. Let's just have some fun. Let's grow. Let's be cool. Much love. We'll see you in the next one.